if you want change. It needs to be drastic. So, 3 years ago, on one of the worst days of my life, I tried to kill myself. I was depressed. I knew about self-improvement, and I wanted to make a change in myself. I wanted to make a change in my life, but I couldn't keep it up. I couldn't stay consistent. Now, fast forward to present day, and I have become insanely consistent. I have made a 180 difference with my life to the point where I'm fucking unrecognizable. So with that out of the way, let's continue on with the video. When creating drastic change, we first need to learn about the two different types of change. There is drastic change, and then there is continuous change. Now, with drastic change, it's all connected to instantaneous action, to action that you can take right here, right now. That's all about how you see yourself. It's all about how you perceive yourself. Drastic change is all about taking instantaneous action to prove to yourself that you are who you say you are. In this case, we're trying to create a new sort of outlook for yourself, a new sort of way of seeing yourself. Now, with continuous change, it's literally all about slow and easing yourself into it kind of progress. It's more so the kind of progress that you do on a daily basis. But this type of progress is where this type of change is where insane fucking change happens, because it's fucking drastic. So, let's talk about how you see yourself first. How you see yourself is what makes or breaks change. If you put two smokers inside of a room, when you tried to give them a cigarette, one of them spoke out as, "No, I'm trying to quit." And the other spoke out as, "No, I don't smoke." Which one of them do you think would be more tempted to smoke? Obviously, it's the guy who said he's trying to quit. Your identity, how you see yourself, plays such a massive role in changing your life, in actually continuously and consistently making a change in your life. And with drastic change, what it does is it plays into that new identity, that new self that you want to create. You create drastic change by starting with instantaneous action that shows a lot of visual difference. Things like going fucking bald, wearing certain type of clothing, changing your environment, changing your bedroom, how your bedroom looks, and adding pieces of paper on your wall that have written down and reinforced the new you that you want to create. So let's first talk about how to create this new identity for yourself. To create this new identity for yourself, you must see yourself in a stronger light, a more delusional light, where you see yourself where you want to be. You see yourself on what your goals are. For me, I see myself as a professional educational content creator, a YouTuber who makes $1,000 a month. because that's where I want to be. That's where I see myself as. That's how I see myself as. Now with you have to start seeing yourself with your goals right off the bat. Like, see yourself as the guy who has accomplished those goals. Now, whatever your goal may be, whether it be copywriting, if you're a copywriter, if you see yourself as a copywriter, then you're going to start repeating to yourself, repeating in your mind that, I'm a professional copywriter. Like, I am a fucking amazing ass copywriter. I make 1,000, like whatever your income goal may be with copywriting. Like, I make $1,000 a month with copywriting. Like, let's fucking get it. Like, I'm such an amazing copywriter, and you repeat that identity over and over and over. Now, what if you don't have a goal? What if you don't have a goal to work towards? Well, if you don't have a goal to work towards, then make it your goal to find your goal. And look at yourself. See yourself as a man on self-improvement, as a man who's making a fucking difference with his life, who's making such insane, drastic change in his life in order to get success. Like, I am a man who's making insane change. Like, no one's fucking doing this. No one's better than me. No one's fucking doing this other than me. Like, I'm going to make such insane change. I'm going to just fucking disappear, go ghost mode, and come back fucking successful. Like, see yourself as the man who's trying to make a change in his life. Now you have to keep repeating this identity. You have to write this identity down. You have to write this identity as the man who's trying to make a change in his life, as a man who's an amazing ass copywriter, as a man who's a professional educational content creator, in my case. And once you've written that down, you just gotta reinforce it every single day. Like, you have to do active thinking. You have to like actively think like, yeah, I'm a fucking man on self-improvement. Yeah, I am making such a drastic change in my life. Yeah, I am going to make like such a motherfucking difference in my life. Like, yeah, this is me. This is who I am. And you keep doing that every single day, especially when negative thoughts arise. Now, with drastic change, once you have your identity set in place, you then go for instantaneous, drastic fucking action. Go bald. What's stopping you from doing this? Are you afraid? I'm doing this in front of a fucking camera. Are you afraid? Never be afraid. Be brave. Men are brave. I need you to start your drastic change with something as instantaneous and as visible as possible. And it's shaving your fucking head. When you shave your head, it is such a noticeable and visual aspect that people will just know. They will know. They will see you as something different. They will start to see that, oh, why did Chester shave his head? Oh, holy shit, like, people will start to fucking notice. And because of that, you can play into your new identity. You can play into your new identity as a man who on self-improvement, as a man who's trying to make a fucking change in his life. You can play into it because of how drastic and how instantaneous and how visual that change is. So go to the barber or buy your own fucking razor and start to shave your head. Go fucking bald. Now, if you're scared of going bald, like, if you're scared, I recommend that you like actually go ahead and like do it like right off the bat and not make any excuses with like going bald. But if you don't want to go bald, then go and get a fucking buzz cut. Like, just anything to show just an insane visual change. Go and get a buzz cut, but I want you to go fucking bald. Like, going fucking bald is like such an insane power play, such an insane power move in terms of identity, in terms of creating drastic change in your life, in terms of actually fucking locking in and doing something with your life. But if you want to, you can go ahead and do a buzz cut. So, besides that, let's now continue on with the clothing that you wear, the type of clothes that you wear. You see, with the type of clothes that you wear, it kind of has to represent your new identity. If you keep wearing the same fucking clothing, if you keep wearing the same clothing you used to wear when you were being a bitch, when you were being like lazy, then you're never gonna make that much of a significant change. In terms of drastic change, you need to start creating visual instantaneous change. When you see yourself wearing new types of clothing, like I used to wear like bitch clothing, I used to wear like tank tops, and I really didn't give a fuck about how I looked. I didn't give a fuck about how facially attractive I was, how big my fucking physique was, and I didn't really give a fuck about like the type of clothes that I was wearing, if I was visually presentable, if I looked professional. So what I want you to do is I want you to fucking stop wearing the clothes you're wearing right now and start with more professional clothing. With clothing that makes you look like a fucking goat, like a fucking savage, like a fucking professional. You need to start looking like a fucking professional with the type of clothes that you're wearing. By the way, if you want to see more content like this, where I'm fucking spitting bars, then top link in the description is my school community where I'll basically coach you and I'll teach you everything that I know about consistency. With that out of the way, let's continue on with the video. So, next things next is changing your room to fit who you want to be. You see, your old fucking bedroom still encompasses how you were before. It still encompasses the old you. So, in order for drastic change to occur, in order to reap the benefits of such insane drastic change, you need to rearrange your room, rearrange your bedroom, rearrange where your monitor is, rearrange where your desk is. You have to rearrange your entire room so that your body and you can both understand and realize that, this guy, this man is entering a new stage of his life, a new phase of his life. I get it. I understand. Like, your body will move and accommodate for your new change, for that new environment. So go ahead and rearrange your fucking room. Like, I have rearranged my room to such an insane level because I don't actually have a room. So I fucking went to my grandparents' place and I would stay there and I would sleep there and I would just like rearrange the entire fucking room so that it encompasses my new identity as an educational content creator, as a YouTuber. Like, look at this fucking room. This fucking room is my grandparents' bedroom, but I transformed it, I transcended it to make sure that it looks like how I want it to as an educational content creator, as a fucking YouTuber. So go do that. Play into your identity. How would the you, who's a amazing ass copywriter or whatever goal you may be, or if you still don't have a goal, like how would you, as someone who's making drastic change in his life, as someone who's making like a fucking difference, as someone who's making like insane amount of change in his life, how would you curate your environment? How would you change up your room? How would it look like? What would it make you feel? And go about and do that change. Go about and make that fucking change. Besides that, you can also go ahead and start posting shit on your wall. Posting shit on your wall, like pieces of paper that have your identity written down, that have like a reminder for the kind of person that you are written down. Like, bro, I have a piece of paper, like 2 pieces of paper, and a bunch more over there that just encompass who I am as an educational content creator. Like, reading this out, my people are men who know about self-improvement, who are struggling with consistency. Reading this out, remember, you're talking to bro, you're telling bro, don't be so professional, be a bro. Like, that's the kind of shit that I'm writing down as a professional educational content creator. Besides that, you can also write down and put on your wall the goals that you have, the goals that you want to achieve. I have make $500 on school by February 2, 2026, and 1K a month on school by November 2, 2026. You write shit down on your wall. And bro, don't limit yourself. Be fucking obsessive with this. Like, if you want to like fill up your entire fucking wall with pieces of paper, do it. Like shit that reminds you of your identity. Shit that reminds you of your goals. Like shit that reminds you who you are now. Do it. Put a lot of shit on your wall. Put a lot of it and fucking post it on your wall to the point that when people come into your room, they think you're fucking insane. But we're not insane. We're just not them. Play into your new identity. Play into this new identity as a man who's striving to make an insane amount of change in his life. Find your goal. Find your purpose. And once you do, play into that new identity. Play into being a fucking amazing ass copywriter. Play into the identity of being an amazing ass YouTuber. If you found this video helpful and you want to learn like how to find your goals and how to set up your tasks in a way where you just make a fuck ton of progress, then top link in the description is my consistency community where I'll basically teach you all of that. This video is very close to my heart because this video is drastic change. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be brave. Do what you're supposed to do. If you have to shave your fucking head to do it, then what's stopping you? If you want my personal help with creating drastic change as well as making continuous daily change in your life, then go check out the top link in the description. Bye bye.